Hello YouTube, I'm Lala Sky, and I have decided to complicate my life more by attempting to live in 2 states at once and becoming bicoastal bae. So here are some of the, some tips, tricks, some of the things that I'm gonna implement and how I'm gonna do it. I thought it would be cool for us to do this video while I'm eating. I've never done a mukbang, so I thought you were supposed to order food, but I didn't. I cooked. I made enchiladas. I had to cut them in half because I couldn't get them out of the pan because I forgot to spray it first. Just some rice, some corn and beans, and some rice. So yeah, we're gonna jump right into it. I have my iPad right here, some wine right there. So we can kind of, these are my notes on the iPad. So yeah. So I guess the first thing that I'll say is why. Why would I want to be in 2 places? There's some long answers and some short answers. My battery. Hold on, y'all. My camera's doing something. And we're back. Okay. So again, let's start over. So so I am attempting to live in 2 cities at once. The 2 cities being Atlanta and Los Angeles, California. So Atlanta, Georgia, Los Angeles, California. Now, the reason why basically is because I wanted to, just to be real. Now, if you want some supporting reasons to go with that, the reason for Atlanta, I'm from Atlanta, born and raised, but I've also lived in California off and on a couple times. So the reason for Atlanta is because my husband's office is here. He works in Atlanta. He's only in the office a couple days a week. And when I first started toying with this, he actually was fully remote. But anyway, so that's one reason. The other reason is family. All of my family just about is in Atlanta. You talk with food in your mouth while you're doing a mukbang? I don't know. But anyways, I have both hands up. This is for the video. This is like you at my house, we friends, we chilling, y'all. And this is really good, by the way. But anyways, I have family out in LA too, aunt and cousins, stuff like that. But the majority of my family, my mom, his mom, my kids, everybody else is here. My dad, my sisters, his sisters, who are my friends. Hey, Jaleesa. Hey. But anyways, he has other sisters. Hey, Chris. Hey, Keisha. Hey. Hey, Chris. Hey, Keisha. Hey, Jaleesa. Hey, Nitra. Just in case I forgot somebody. He's got brothers. But anyways, everybody's literally here. My sisters, Vonnie and Chrissy are here. And everybody. Literally everybody. Of course, we don't see everybody on the regular like that. That would be a lie. But they are here. The reason for Los Angeles, number one, is because I'm obsessed. That was a lot of food. But literally, love it. And it's not like a trendy thing, like I've been obsessed for a day. Like I've literally been obsessed for years. So that's good in a way, because meaning I've lived there, I've experienced it, it's been a long lasting type thing. To me, that means something. So anyway, so that's that. The beach, I love the beach. Now I'm not big on getting in the water. I know that makes no sense. I like to lay out on the beach, fall asleep out there. Haven't really been able to do it in years, because I would be scared. I have the baby with me, so I couldn't, go to sleep. But anyways, he's big now. We can go to sleep on the beach. So that, literally, the vibe. Baby, it's the vibe for me. It's the vibe for me. Y'all ain't know I can sing, right? There's a fun fact. But anyways, yeah, the vibe in LA is everything. Everything. I love it. I love the people. I know the people are from everywhere. I think that's part of what I love. I love that it's so much diversity. I love that everybody dresses different. The language barrier can be a little bit much sometimes. It is in the US, but it's, you know, a lot of Spanish speaking people. And hey, I'm working on that too, so that's a whole nother story. But yeah, I love that too. And my future career in, I got a lot of careers going on. I am a Gemini to the core, all over the place. There's probably like 6 people here, but whatever. But I want to be a screenwriter and actively working on getting to that goal. So, so literally, that's another reason. I want to be based in LA for education purposes, for internships, apprenticeships, for the experience, to be close. One thing I do know about that industry, you gotta be ready at the drop of a hat, which I could always catch a flight, I know, but to be there and go down the street is a whole nother thing. So that's another part. Y'all, this is so good. Oh my God, this is good. So we got enchiladas. I think I told y'all, enchiladas, rice, corned beans with green chilies, and then I just topped it with some pico de gallo. Delicious. I don't eat sour cream or guacamole, so if you're expecting those to be there, that's why not. Might have to get some more rice. But anyways, so like I was saying earlier, let's see, I've lived in both cities separately. Like I've lived in Atlanta, then moved to LA, then moved back to Atlanta, then moved back to LA, and then moved back to Atlanta again. And what I'll say is, each time when I'm in one, I'm kind of missing the other. Literally. Like, when I'm in Atlanta, when I lived in Atlanta, constantly watching videos about people moving to LA and following Twitter accounts and just, I don't know. And then I would do the same thing when I was in Atlanta. This is how I first found some of my favorite, when I was in LA, how I found some of my favorite YouTubers from Atlanta is when I was in LA, because I would be missing it. But when I would come home for the holidays, I'd be ready to go back. That I do know. But anyway, y'all forget, if you hear noise, people are awake, kids are gaming. It is what it is. But so yeah, so to marry the two and get to see that is great, especially before we've been renters for a long time, and we talk about luxury rentals. Before we get into purchasing property in either state, I really think I need to live in them both at the same time to kind of understand it, fully grasp it. I didn't get to do, that's another video either, but I need to do both at the same time. I want to do both at the same time. So that is important. Sorry about that, y'all. So as of right now, the primary address is in Atlanta, and then the secondary residence is Los Angeles. Only because, like I said, his job is here, family is here. Like, we have more ties here right now than out there. So that's just kind of how we do it for tax purposes and everything. One of the big things I will say, we've moved a couple times in LA. We moved a couple times in Atlanta too, but definitely in LA, is to get a P.O. box. And I heard this in another video, but it really makes sense. Because you're not there to check your mail all the time if you're not consistently there, which I'll explain that in a minute, but I plan to do that. I do that a little different, but a P.O. box is awesome. You check it when you come in, you get all your mail, packages, whatever you need to do. Phenomenal. Not like nobody knows you're away all the time and all that. You don't have to, but it's a good idea. So right now, like I said, we have an apartment in Buckhead, and our apartment was downtown LA. My last LA address. We lived in some other parts before that. But anyway, so my idea, hubby and I still have to talk about it, but I'm thinking that we're probably going to purchase in about 2 years. So I'd love to play with both cities for about 2 years, year and a half, to see what we think. So I basically have 2 years to help in my head to make him fall in love with LA. We'll see. How? We fly, my husband and I, and yeah, we fly as non-revenue passengers because my son works for Delta. So I could fly back and forth every day if I wanted to. However, you do fly, when you fly as a non-revenue passenger, you fly standby. So you don't really want to do that and get caught up at the airport or have to buy a ticket last minute. But I will say that tickets from Atlanta to, did I say Delta? We fly on Delta. But anyways, tickets to Atlanta or to LA are pretty affordable, especially if you don't have like a large group and if you buy them in enough time in advance. And you could always buy them on a cheaper airline like, what do you call it? Like Frontier or Spirit or even Southwest. Just catch the sales. Yeah, it's affordable. And you could always now, I don't know if I would want to do this on the regular, but you could always fly into Vegas. Vegas flights are usually very cheap. And then drive into LA. We've done that many times. It's like a 3-hour drive, but it's not bad. Let's see. So in both states, when I'm arriving in Atlanta or arriving in LA, the preferred method of transportation is to Uber. You know, this feels so weird talking while I'm eating. Talking while I'm eating and filming. But anyways, so you Uber to the airport, and from the airport, this way you're not paying airport parking fees and all of that while you're gone, especially if you're going to be gone for like 2 weeks or a week or whatever at a time. So that, to me, is the best way to do that, unless you have somebody to drop you off, but I prefer to Uber. But the idea is to purchase, so we don't have a car in Los Angeles right now. We shipped our cars to Atlanta a while back, but we shipped both cars back to Atlanta. But the idea is to purchase a car and leave it there, leave the keys with concierge in both cities. When we're gone from Atlanta, leave them with concierge. When we're in Los Angeles, leave them with concierge. And that way, if somebody else needs to pick up the car, they can. Also, the car in Los Angeles is going to most likely be a business venture for me. So I'm thinking of letting it be a Turo vehicle. So if the keys are left with concierge, someone could just literally go to the front desk and ask for the keys and give them my name. Or ask for a package left for them. Whatever. That's kind of how that will work. Assuming I want to do it that way. I've got another way too. But either way, that's that. I feel like I get so sidetracked. But aside from that, the cars are in both. These are luxury apartments, secure parking decks, no problems there. One of the things that I love the most about it is not having to pack every time I'm gonna go. So when I get on the plane, I literally only take with me on the plane what I'm gonna need on the plane. So maybe my laptop or something like that, my purse, my bag. Because everything is there, clothes, shoes. And it really works for me because Gemini is very structured. I'm in Atlanta right now, can you tell? It's very blazer, and I still have fun with my clothing and stuff, but it's a little bit more conservative in Atlanta. It's just a different vibe, honestly. And then LA me is more hippie-ish and flowy, and and it's warmer there too. It's a warmer climate, so the clothing in each city is different. So everything that I need is there. Pots, pan, all that kind of stuff is there. Everything I need here is here. That's the idea. You do have to be organized when you buy stuff. Sometimes you have to buy stuff to make sure you have enough to take to both places, or unless you're shipping it directly. If I need to take something for work with me, to LA, I need to be thinking about that in advance to make sure I take it with me, because it's not like just running home or running in the room. You know what I mean? So you do need to be organized. Checklists are good. Whatever, however you stay organized, you're probably gonna need that. And I love that, so that's cool. But yeah, so you only pack what you need. Everything else is in each prospective home. Some other cool things there are for security. Like, I know I'm checking the camera, make sure it's still going. Security, Ring security cameras to view the properties is a really good way to go. You can't put doorbells on that in these apartments, in luxury apartments. Like, you don't know about that, but you can easily have stuff, or have we have the Alexa devices, so you can drop in on the camera and see at any time, especially if you got one that rotates. Even better, I want that little robot I think Amazon has, because I can send it around the apartment to check things if I needed to. The smarter the property is, the better. So if you forget something, stove on or whatever, you can turn things off remotely and all that good stuff. We have Nest thermostat there and here, so you can adjust the thermostat. You know what I mean? Like, you're getting off the plane, I want it to be such and such when I get there, or have my robot, I can have it already cleaned. Just the smarter the property, the better. Of course, with the Ring cameras and stuff, you can receive notifications when there's any movement, notifications on your phone, all that good stuff. So that's essentially how we do it, and how you could do it. There's some other reasons too. I mean, my life in Atlanta and my life in LA are similar but very different. Yoga here is in a class, yoga there might be on the beach. Running there will probably be on the beach or the boardwalk. Running here is probably going to be downstairs on the treadmill. Which I'll run outside too. We live in a very nice area out here too. But that's a whole nother story. But I'm trying to think of what else. Just different restaurants, different types of people. I feel like I really feel more creative or whatnot, I think, in LA than in Atlanta. It's just a freer vibe. Atlanta's great too for keeping me on task, keeping me grounded because of family. You know, that's why this food up. It was so good. But anyways, yeah, that's the how and the why. And I can't wait to show you guys what like a full day in the life is like for me out there and here, like compare the two. Yeah, but I'll definitely show y'all different stuff from each city as we go until then. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me below. I can't think of what else to say. That's all I scripted out to say. It seemed like it was going to take so much longer, but that is that. So I am going to finish up my dinner, drink my wine, and it's evening time here, so I want to go ahead and get out of this jacket and stuff. And yeah, I don't know why I'm telling y'all all that, but I'm so glad y'all came back to watch the video. I'm getting better. Work with me. If you have any suggestions, comments, anything, I welcome those. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all the stuff, all the socials. I am Ooh La La Sky on everything. I'd love to connect with you. And yeah, I will see you guys the next time. Bye-bye.